chapter in mathematics. Let us start subject mathematics, chapter number 1, arithmetic progression, which is familiarly called as AP. I think most of the students, the concepts which are there in arithmetic progression, they know very well. Let us make a list of known concept in this chapter. I think in this chapter we have discussed arithmetic progression definition and examples, identification of arithmetic progression, how to write the general form of arithmetic progression, and also what is the nth term of AP and also problem based on AP. Finally, we are going to discuss the sum of first n terms and problem based on sum of first n terms. And also in this chapter many times most of the students are finding difficulty in solving the application, that is higher order thinking type of problem. In this session I am just giving some hints to solve application type of problems also. Let us take the first concept, definition of and example of arithmetic progression. My dear students, arithmetic progression is a list of number where if you take a difference between any two consecutive terms, if that difference is constant, then such a list of number is called as arithmetic progression. I think we can define this AP in other form also. Let us see here, an arithmetic progression is a list of numbers in which each term is obtained by adding a fixed number to the preceding term except the first term. I think just by reading this definition we may get some kind of confusion. To avoid that confusion, let us see the example here. I have taken 2 here. If you add 2 to 5, the new number what we are getting is 7. Again, for obtained number 7, add 5, resulting number is 12. For this 12, again if you add 5, the new number is 17. See, observe here, in this list of number, I think numbers are there, in which each term is obtained by adding fixed number. So, 7 is obtained by adding 7 is obtained by adding fixed number 5 to the first number 2. 12 obtained by adding 5 to the second number, 17 obtained by adding 5 to its previous number. So, except first term means we are first writing the first term, after writing the first term by adding fixed number we are getting the remaining numbers here. Hence, this is called as arithmetic progression. I hope the definition is very simple and very clear. Let us take one more example now. See, adding means you can add any kind of number here. See, for 5 I am adding minus 3, the new number is 2. For this 2, if you add minus 3, the new number is minus 1. Similarly, if you add minus 3 to the obtained number, we are getting a list of number. This list of number gives the arithmetic progression. The next one, let us see this calendar. Similar kind of calendar here I am showing here. I hope you can observe very clearly. This, by observing this calendar, see the number, whatever dates are there, 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. These numbers usually we are considering as arithmetic progression numbers only, clear. So, these two how actually we are obtaining? By adding 1 to this one, 3 by adding 2 plus 1, see like this by adding fixed number to the given number we are getting its next numbers. So, by using this calendar we can write any number of examples related to arithmetic progression. So, let us take the first example is 2, 7, 12, 17, 22 like this. The next one is 5, 2, minus 1, minus 4, minus 7. Similarly, if you take minus 10 plus 5, minus 5, minus 5 plus 5, 0, 0 plus 5, 5, like this we can consider one more example for AP. So, decimal number related AP example here, 1.2 plus 0.4 is 1.6, 1.6 plus 0.4 is 2.0, 2.0 plus 0.4 is 2.4. So, here the fixed number may be positive number or negative number or a decimal number, we can consider any real number here. The next one is, let us take 2, if you add 5 to this number 2, the new number is 5. Similarly, 7 plus 5 is 12, 12 plus 5 is 17. So, like this we are getting new number or list of numbers. This fixed number 5 which is called as common difference D. This is a very important. Common difference is a fixed number which we are going to add for the given list of numbers. So, what is actually a common difference? Let us see here. In an arithmetic progression, the difference between any two consecutive terms is constant is called common difference. The constant difference between any two consecutive terms in AP is called common difference. We are denoting this as D. So, the common difference may be any real number here. It may be positive or negative or any rational, sometime we can add even irrational numbers also. Let us take the next part. Here if A1, A2, A3 dot 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 AN terms are in AP, these numbers are called terms. If these terms are in AP, means here A1 is first term, A2 is second term, A3 is third term. Similarly, AN which is called as nth term. In this AP, n number of terms are there. Suppose if these terms are in AP, then what is the value of common difference? Formula to find common difference, D is equal to, so we know already, difference between any two consecutive term. I am going to take it as A2 minus A1, or else we can write D as A3 minus A2 also, or it may be A4 minus A3 also. In general, we are writing the formula to find common difference as AN minus AN minus 1. AN is nth term, its preceding term is n minus 1, hence difference between AN minus AN minus 1 is common difference D. I hope how we can find common difference means by using these formula. Let us take the next part, how to write the general form of arithmetic progression? It is very simple. Suppose if you consider a as first term, add a with common difference d, we are getting a plus d. For second term a plus d, add d. What is a plus d becomes a plus 2d. A plus 2d plus d becomes a plus 3d. So, this is called, that is a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d dot 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 is called general form of an AP. In this general form, a is first term and d is common difference. You must know these two properly. The next one, how to write the nth term of an AP, that is general term of an AP. It is very simple. Observe here, this is a first term, this is a second term, third term, fourth term. In all these terms a is there. So, in nth term also a must be there, right. The next one is, other than first term, in a remaining term plus d is there, plus 2d is there, plus 3d is there. So, in nth term also plus d, and along with d we are going to write its coefficient. Observe here, this is a fourth term, coefficient is 4 minus 1. Third term, its coefficient is 2, that is 3 minus 1. Similarly, in nth term, see here, a is there. So, same thing, plus we have written, d also we have written, but the coefficient of d is n minus 1. Coefficient of d is n minus 1. Why? Because first term it is 1 minus 1, second term 2 minus 1, third term 3 minus 1, in nth term it is n minus 1. So, here again a is first term, d is common difference, n stands for number of terms and an is nth term. This is called as nth term of AP or general term of AP. In examination, if they ask, write the general term or nth term of AP means we must write this formula only. Next one, I think again I am going to take this calendar. You observe here, in this calendar, therefore 1, 2, 3, 4 till 31 days are there. A is 1 here, common difference is 2 minus 1, 1 here. With respect to this calendar, 31 is called last term, last term. You can write in reverse order also. We are getting one more example for arithmetic progression, that is 31, 30, 29, 28, like this. In that case, a becomes 31, d becomes 30 minus 31, that is minus 1. Suppose if you want to write one more example, you observe here the days which appear on Sunday. The dates which appear on Sunday means 5 plus 7 is 12, plus 7 is 19, plus 7 is 26. So, another example is 5, 12, 19, 26. What is the a value here? 5. What is the d value? That is 7. Right. If you consider only this much, 26 becomes the last term, or we are calling the 26 as fourth term. Fourth term itself is the last term here. Next one is, write the first term and common difference for given AP. Let us take here two examples. So, AP 1 is here, AP 2 is here. So, just by observing this we can say 3 is the first term. See here, first term is 3. In second case, minus 5 is the first term. Then how to find the common difference? So, we know the formula D is equal to A2 minus A1. Therefore,